All right, now it may be hard to believe, but one of the most popular segments of motorsports enjoyed around the world came about purely by accident. Our first inductee has been in the industry for more than 45 years and is credited with inventing the monster truck sport.
So awesome. In 1973, before I was born, Bob Chandler was involved in a serious motorcycle accident and ended in a serious motorcycle accident and ended his future working as a carpenter for the family business. He knew he couldn't go back to construction work, so he opened up a four-wheel drive shop. Bob bought a brand new Ford F-250 and outfitted it with the parts he was selling at the shop. And then he hit the local events. He always wanted to be ahead of everyone else, right? We all do. We're all racers and car people at heart. So he added bigger wheels, tires, axles, and of course a bigger engine. Then he would do the whole process again to stay ahead of the crowd.
Gotta up the game.
Yeah, right?
Then the truck got its name from Bob's lead-foot tendencies. His manager started calling him Bigfoot because he couldn't keep his foot off the throttle. Something I'm very familiar with.
Yeah, you have a lead anvil on your tattoo.
I definitely have a lead foot.
Yep,
It is a real thing. It gets me out a lot of his speeding tickets. He put the name on the side of the truck, and it stuck. Bob has been in 26 countries with Bigfoot. He has a truck in Hawaii, one in Australia, and there's been one station in England for several years. He has played a leadership role in the creation of the Monster Truck Racing Association.
Right? I didn't even know that existed till...
MTRA.
Right, yeah.
And along with George Carpenter, worked to promote safety in the industry.
I mean, that's obviously important. You see what these guys and gals are putting on the shows, and my kids love it. I grew up loving it. Did you love monster trucks as a kid?
Who doesn't love monster trucks?
Yeah. Friday. In addition to the SEMA Hall of Fame, Bob has been recognized by the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, the Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame, and the International Monster Truck Hall of Fame. Please join me in welcoming our first 2019 SEMA Hall of Fame inductee,
Thank you very, very much. I'm very nervous up here, as you probably can tell, but I put my notes on a phone so I look like I know what I'm doing, but I'm so afraid I'll touch the wrong thing, and all I see is one or two letters on it. So. Anyway, I would like to thank the SEMA board and all of its officers and staff for this honor. Also Ron Funfair, Kevin Vandergriff of Hedman, Ann and Bob Trent, and Jim and Julie Kramer for their effort putting my name for this nomination. It's okay if I read, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Several people have been essential in the 45-year history of Bigfoot operations. Without them, I would not be here today. First and most important is my wife of the last 54 years. Okay. What are we going to do for the next 54? Okay. Marilyn is Bigfoot's CFO, and she's the one that puts stability in the Bigfoot operations and also in our family. And I thank my kids for being here, Ann, Penny, and Robert, and my son-in-law, Bob Trent. They actually run the company now, which is good. It takes all the headaches off of me. So, give me a second. Okay, next I would say Jim Kramer. Jim Kramer is the vice president of Bigfoot, and he's had a distinguished career. He took what we were doing early on, which was simply displays and car crushing, he took it to the next level. Back then, they were looked at as cigar smoking, beer drinking, redheads. Oh yeah, rednecks. Okay. Anyway, he started real racing and very exciting motorsport, and he changed the whole industry. Jim did the flawless stunts in 8 of the movies in which we performed. He also traveled to several of the 26 countries that we also performed in. One thing I'm most proud of, something they mentioned already, is MTRA. George Carpenter, the late George Carpenter, and I started that organization, and it was the safety organization that has governed the industry for 26 years. And I'm proud to have served as chairman of the board for 20 of those years. Okay. George and I also invented the kill switch. The monster truck kill switch is a device, a remote control device that someone other than the driver can press a button and stop that truck from moving so he doesn't hurt anybody or the driver is not in complete control. You press a button and that truck stops. And I'm still awed by the impression Bigfoot seems to make with people of all ages, and proud of the many charities that we've supported. And I am truly grateful and honored to accept this induction in the SEMA Hall of Fame. Thank you again to all the people involved and all the sponsors that have helped us. So thank you very, very much.